a damn shame when you have to try a beer twice.
I know. Well, it is when you tried like what we just did on our previous podcast.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
That
Was
well, at least for me, it didn't
good
work out as well.
segue. Good.
Yeah, trying it. So this one I think is going to be a hit, and we will tell you why in just a second. For this, Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com. And well, I was going to say, coming at you live from Tucson, Arizona. And
it's top 40 on the K-Hit.
That's right. Keep your feet in the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
Yeah.
And the beer we are about today, the beverage we're about today, I always say that because it seems like
But what is it, though?
It is a beer.
It is a beer.
It's from Sierra Nevada. It's their Ruthless Rye IPA.
Yes, and it is a tasty little beverage. Yeah. 6.6% alcohol.
Yeah.
That was
I got everything here.
That's
I'm
what I was
sorry.
looking for. Oh, no, that's okay.
I do have the vital stats. If you need
all
them.
right.
So
that's the only thing. Price.
Price.
That would be handy. I've seen it for $7.99, $8.99.
okay, I $8.49 at Trader Joe's.
Okay,
but yeah,
that's a good
so
price.
right in that $8 to $9 range for that.
So the reason I kind of have an idea about the price is I have bought a 6-pack of this and I have had some. So full disclosure, we always like to do that. I have had this beer.
We both have. Yes.
We have. And, so that's not a bad thing, though. Sometimes we like to bring something to the table that will analyze a little bit more than we maybe even did, because we haven't really talked. Well, I guess we even have done that, too, haven't we?
You sent me a text that actually was like
texted about
in fact, I think I might use your old text for tasting notes because I think you ranked it and you gave me. It was pretty detailed.
Well, because it was funny because I had bought it at McGee Road Liquors earlier in the day and mentioned it to you, and you're like, "We just got that in at Trader Joe's. Let me know if it's good right now." And you're like, "Is it good?"
Yeah, based on your notes. Yeah, I bought some, so I guess you're probably already getting a feel for that. That we didn't bring this back so we could trash it. We brought it back because at least so far we've really enjoyed it. So
it's not really foreshadowing when you actually give away the plot.
That's right.
That's
right.
It is no longer that.
There's no reading in between the lines here.
Let's just start getting to it then. Love the artwork on the front's really cool too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this. I don't know. It's like I think it's a woman with a sigh, and there's an old house in the background. It's really cool. Well, you'll see it on the logo right there.
That's right.
That's a very, very neat logo. I like that. And unfortunately, though, the bad part of this is it's only available through maybe the end of this month.
Limited quantities through March, it said. So, you got, depending on when this comes out, at least as of right now, you have, about 3 weeks left on that. So
yeah, it'll be up next week. So.
Oh, good. So we're going to
we're going
to do a quick turnaround on this.
Yeah, these two we are definitely doing some quick turnaround on. So, yeah, that part's kind of unfortunate. But usually it seems like because of stock and everything else, usually you sometimes even have a few weeks after when they say they're not going to have it out anymore. So
a grace period, if you will.
Yeah, hey, that's good. I like that. It's like the library. I didn't like this beer. I'd like to return it and check out something else.
That's right. Little
cloudy copper?
Cloudy-ish copper, yeah. I've seen cloudier. We've seen clearer. So, yeah, it's somewhere in the middle there.
Yeah, it seems like it's really cloudy, like right toward the center. And like if you actually kind of look toward the outsides, it's a little clearer.
I just think your glass is dirty.
Oh, it could be that too. Yeah.
And obviously the reason why this is called Ruthless Rye is because they have included rye in the recipe for this particular beer.
Yeah, there's more breweries doing that now. We've had the Racer 5 from, is that Bear Republic Brewing Company, I believe. They have a Racer 5, and they do that.
Oh, no, it's the Hop Rod Rye, right?
Oh, they do have a Hop Rod, but they also do the Racer 5 Rye.
Oh, do
IPA.
they?
Yeah, they make that as a rye as well.
Oh, I don't think I've had that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had the Racer 5,
yeah.
I didn't know that
they make a separate.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't tried that. I would have to try that.
Yeah, and the Hop Rod is that was kind of what started. That was 2 Thanksgivings ago.
Yeah.
We had the Hop Rod.
Right.
And we had that Rocket Dog Rye IPA, which you can go into the archives and see how we felt about that.
Yes.
At AboutBeverages.com. I love that aroma. That is just really good. There's just a nice little malty sweetness that kind of breaks through.
Yeah.
And then you get the nice, just lighter kind of savory hops, but it's just...
There's a little citrusy note in there, too. So
a little more citrusy.
But yeah, it doesn't knock you over the head with aroma, but they're all there, and there's a nice balance, and just, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, the balance is really good. It's in everything just layers together nicely, and there's just a nice sweet note that comes along with the malt that I really like.
Yep. Trying it again for the first time.
Yeah. We have a line of beverage tasting greeting cards.
Try it again for the first time.
It didn't need to be sinister.
Sorry. Oh, try it again. I thought I was saying it seductively, but I guess not. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it now. No, I'm kidding.
It's bad.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Wow, this one went bad.
I think that the thing I really like about that is the balance, and it's refreshing, but yet you get all those good hop flavors in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's the rye that brings everything together, harmonizes everything, or if it just makes it more drinkable. Or I'm not exactly sure what that is, but there is just a great drinkable quality about that just takes all those neat flavors and puts them together.
Yeah, it's funny because I haven't been as much of a fan of the ryes as you have. Like, I'm always kind of like, they're okay or whatever. But having this one, I love it. I think it's a really good beer. I like the refreshingness of it, but there's still a lot of great flavors. And there is a strong kind of bitterness at the back, but it's working through other things.
Right.
It's working with other things, so it's not just an emptiness on your palate and then this heavy thing like kind of hanging out at the back, this whatever. It's just really good. It's just refreshing. It's tasty.
It leaves more of a mark on as far as dryness, and not as much on the sour. I don't think the sour is there and hits you, but then it finishes clean.
Mm-hmm.
Where it does leave you a little dry, but that's something you can work around
by drinking more.
Yeah, that's right.
There is an amount of dryness that's actually nice. It kind of makes you want a little bit more, another sip, or you don't want to be so dry that you have to I got to keep gulping or drinking water or whatever. Right. This is just that right amount, and I think this beer is awesome. I hope they start making it more year round. Maybe if they get enough of a push, or hear our podcast, our video podcast, our vidcast.
The cool thing I was reading too is they are actually opening up a brewery on the East Coast.
Oh, you're kidding.
So they are expanding from Chico, and they settled on a location, and this is a few weeks ago, and I do not recall where I read it, but I'm sure they've got news on it on their website, which we'll have a link to at AboutBeverages.com. But they're opening up a brewery on the East Coast.
So they're in Chico now. Will the new city be the Man?
Oh, that'd be funny.
That would be funny.
We are now in Chico and the Man.
We are now in Chico and the Man.
That doesn't sound good
at all. But what does sound okay, or no, even better than okay, what does sound good is actually coming to the website at AboutBeverages.com and checking out our tasting notes for this awesome beer from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company and seeing where it hits on our recommendation scale.
That's a 3-finger recommendation.
That's a 3-finger recommendation.
No reading between the lines on that one.
No. Oh, please no. Yeah, no, we're not like that. But also, while you're there, definitely check out the Drink Database, which is the place where we have all the other beverages that we taste, not necessarily on a podcast, but some of the podcast stuff is finally getting in there too.
Yeah.
Trying to make it kind of yeah, sure. No, it's trying to be the place where there's everything, but at least it's this. If you don't find a podcast, definitely always look there, because there will be some brief notes if we have tried it throughout the week, and because we like to talk about that too. And Twitter is also the place to find us. Facebook.
I think I added a wine actually last week to the Drink Database actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is short by comparison to the beer, but actually is
it's growing.
It's growing. It's more extensive.
It is getting more extensive
than some of the other tabs on there. So
but whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.